Sometimes I feel like teaching. Not that I don't ever feel like teaching. Some days I feel like really teaching some lessons as it relates to the issues of life outside of martial arts. This is one of those days I sort of kind of feel that way. I won't be with you long, I don't believe. When I don't have anything else to say, I'll stop. But I just want to say this much. I'm not going to tell you anything that you don't know already. And I think most people have perhaps entertained this question in their lives. And the question is, what am I here for? And what am I seeking in this life? What is our purpose, my purpose more specifically? Whoever you are, you can use your name. And what values do I possess that I can impart to someone else or share? And what legacy, again, am I leaving behind once I am no longer here? Very profound question. What's next? And I have alluded to this question and or subject many times before, and I have done videos with different approaches to the same question. And it is just baffling and even heart-wrenching oftentimes to see and find the conclusion to be the same. And that's most people don't live out their purpose and or dreams. Some people don't even know what their purpose is on this plane, this level, this earth where we are right now. True enough, not any of us ever asked to be here. You've heard that expression before. I didn't ask to be here. But you are here. So what in the world are you going to do with the existence that you have currently, as I'm speaking to you, those that can hear me? What is your purpose? You don't have to express that to me per se. It could be rhetorical, just for you to go and ponder maybe after this video. I will say this, and I speak first to those people who believe that there is a creator, that there is a God, a divine providence, if you will. We only have one life in this physical existence to live. And so many people shortchange themselves. They live less than intended. Intended by whom, brother teacher? Let's just say the universe. Let's just say God. He has a plan for all of us, and He's always had a plan for all of us. And God does not make mistakes. He created man for a purpose. And it was not to live in poverty. It was not to live a miserable existence on this earth, to just die. It was not to just simply go through hardships and have some good times and laugh and have fun other times, and then again you die. How many people wonder What's after this life? What I'm getting at is this. While you are here, for those that are under the sound of my voice right now, while you're listening to me even now, and I'm just a man, have you considered your purpose here on this planet? Are you living out that purpose? Are you even on a journey at all? Or are you just simply here, existing? In your own shell, in your own way, doing your own thing? Did you not know that we're just simply dirt? The things that are contained in the earth is in us also. We have those very elements in our bodies. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. You've heard of that, right? Every living thing that dies returns to the source that gave it that life, right? And the spirit belongs to the Creator. So, what's next? I've seen people die racked full of some form of disease or cancer. They were chronic smokers. Family and friends I have lost through that means, or through that method, if you will. I've had friends pass away who couldn't put the liquor bottle down and they died. I have their pictures on my wall right now in my store. They died of an overdose of some drug or another, or cirrhosis of the liver from drinking every single day, and then their organs shut down. I've experienced this. People that I knew intimately, very close to me. So, was that the summation of their life? That drink? They were dealing with some kind of demons, some kind of burden that they didn't seem to be able to cope with throughout their lives. They all have different stories, as we all do. What's your story? What is the thing that you can't seem to grasp and confront as far as your truth? And you're not willing to confront it, or you don't even know how to. That you might tear down the temple that you have been given just this one time in your existence. Are you really happy? Some would say my children are who I live for. Or my wife or my girlfriend or my boo is who I'm living for. Or my mother, I'm here for my mother. Are you really? Can you just stop deceiving yourself? You must be good in order to be good for anybody else. Understand that. So you must love yourself first and foremost in order for you to love anyone else and express love and concern for anyone else outside of you. This is real talk. You understand that? You have to love you first. You have to take care of you first before you can see clearly to take care of anyone outside of you. Because if you shorten your own life because of your own vices, you won't be here for very long for your children and your grandchildren and your loved one, your wife, your mother, your father, if they still live. So what kind of sense does that really make? Take a deep breath and do a self-analysis Look in the mirror if you have to. Go away to your own secret closet. Doesn't have to physically be a closet, but if that be the case, it is. Bathroom, your bedroom, but separate yourself from anyone and have a talk with you. With yourself. Of course, the Almighty is always available if you have a contrite spirit or heart. But that's what a lot of people are missing. That connection with self. One of the lost arts is thinking. We are bombarded every single day of our lives, 24 hours a day, every second, with mass information overload. Telephones, cell phones, internet, television, theater, sports, physical medical problems, making sure that you take care of those ailments that you have acquired over time, your children's education, concerned about a loved one who has a medical problem or issue. We're just overwhelmed each and every day. I don't make enough money on my job. I'm not able to pay the mortgage. I'm not able to pay my bills. Just overwhelmed every single day. Sometimes you need to take a woosah, a deep breath, and take a moment away. There's no time limit, however long it takes, and you need to have a talk with yourself. You'd be surprised how relieved you'll be if you actually talk to yourself, with yourself, and with the Creator. That's a revival of some sort. Maybe the older you, the younger you, but it's necessary sometimes because there's too much going on, and there's too much going on in your head that you don't see straight, you don't see clearly as you should or ought to. When you get up in the morning, or whenever it is that you wake up and you open your eyes, the first thing that comes to you is to turn the television on, to turn the radio on, to turn your cell phone or your device on, your laptop, your tablet, whatever it is, with the information overload again. Sometimes it's just good to pause for a moment, sit in a chair, sit on the side of your bed, and take a deep breath again and say, God, Allah, Yahweh, Jehovah, thank you for another day. Thank you for another opportunity to work on me becoming a better version of myself than I was yesterday or last night. Sometimes it's just good to do that. You follow what I'm saying? Life was never intended to be easy, but it's necessary. With all of the traps, with all of the tribulations and the trials and the bumping our heads, it's all necessary because it's part of the building of you and your character as a human being. I just wanted to take this moment to encourage you. Whatever you're going through, however heavy it may seem to bear that load, you're not alone. It's called the human condition. We all go through similar things, some worse than others. But I assure you, if it doesn't kill you, as they say, it'll make you stronger if you allow it to. And once you can stand firmly on your feet, after going through all of these storms in your life, and I'm not talking about being bitter and complaining throughout the whole process, didn't say that you wasn't going to have it hard, but you have to be hopeful and you have to believe as you go through these processes in your life. And at the end, you're going to have that someone, that special someone in your life that you are close to. Your child, your children, your grandchildren, your siblings, your mother or father, your aunts and uncles, or whomever, your friends that are close to you. They're going to look up and say, you are a strong person. You weathered that storm. You did good. I admire you. That's much better of a report than saying I gave up. Giving up is easy. I know you can make it. You have it within you to do it. And as I'm speaking to you in this video, I'm talking to myself as well. I am. So as I part, I just want to say this to you again. Hold on and hold out and see what the end is going to be. But that conclusion is determined by your choices. Yahweh loves you, and I love you. And I'll see you next time. That's it. And that's all.